Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the hype train. Chugga, 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 choo choo. Chugga, 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 choo choo. Yes, thank you for the hype train. I am Cheryl, aka Funny Godmother, and I'm Sprinkles. The best thing about this channel. The best thing about this channel. Yes, I'm sure you all really wanted me to yell at you this morning, and you're welcome. Yes, you are welcome. So, good to see you all. It's March, and the Ides are coming, so you know how this goes. Yes, Sprinkles remix. Oonts, 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 oonts. Queen, I'm the queen. I'm the queen. I'm the queen of this room. I'm queen. I'm the queen. Okay, we could. You gonna do that all morning? I don't know. Maybe I will. So anyway, yeah. So it's March, starting March 10th. Just time is careening forward. No reason why I'm feeling the movement of this month faster than last month. No reason at all. Still not talking about it. Waiting until everything is absolutely certain. What is it? I can't talk about it. Well, then why are you doing that? Why are you talking about things you can't talk about? Because that's just what you do on social media, is you vague post about things when you want to talk about things, and you just can't. Oh, look, yeah, that is, look at that little, all the emotes for hype trains are like wands and queens and stuff, and look at that one with that little crown. That's so cute. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's nice. I like those. Those make more sense than some. Like, I liked the ones where it was the otters with the hearts. Those were nice. But sometimes it's like, what is the thing? But that one is cute. Yeah. So yeah, how's everyone doing? You know? Oh, yes, see? The hearts. Yes, the otters with the hearts. That's exactly what I was talking about. That's the best thing about Twitch, is all the little icon emote things. Yes. You should make more of them. Yeah, in my copious free time. I'm so sorry. I'm busy being a video game professor, making classes about video games. Oh, okay. Well, okay, but fine. Be all fancy and don't do your Twitch stuff. Look, opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. The class is in the springtime. I couldn't just not do it. Fine. How's that going? I finished my syllabus finally this week, and I'm now working on all the slides for the individual classes. Ha!
For the bits, I mean emotus.
Emotus. I like that because it's like, who needs a POTUS? What we really need, what Gen Z needs to run this country, is an emotus. Can you imagine that? Like, which emote would we vote on as the president of this country? Go. Pick one in chat. What emote are we voting on as president of this country? And I mean, aside from me, right? Like, obviously me, but we're gonna put that to the side, because otherwise we just get the same emote, and then, it's not as fun a discussion. But what emote are we nominating for president for emotus? So I'm seeing bunny butt. Yes, the bunny butt. Now, are we nominating the entire bunny that's showing the butt, or just the bunny's butt as the emotus? I see Carlos the squishmallow crab, which is very cute. I see our cauliflower, our angry cauliflower, which is a proxy for the concept of bullshit, which is very, appropriate for government. Is that Master Shake? Is that Master Shake emote? I'm ignoring Pikachu. I'm just straight up ignoring Pikachu. Vetoed. Now with the otters, those are two different otters. We had to get one emotus, one emote president of the United States. Then there's the little reindeer. Yeah. The dancing Psyduck. I'm still gonna, I don't know. I think I'm rejecting all Pokemon outright. Yeah. The laptop on fire. A laptop on fire. Major top to ground control. It's okay. It's okay. It does. You don't have to have high literacy. You can just nominate anything. But it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yes. Yeah. Regardless of what we choose as our emote leader, we thank you for the subscription gift. Oots, 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 oots. I think we can all agree that an emote is probably going to lead us in a better, more equitable way than anything that's been going on the last decade. So I think it's a bold new choice. I don't know, maybe Carlos the Crab. Yeah. That emote is from Cheryl's brother's stream. Yeah. Vasco da Gamer, because her whole family's in Twitch chat. In case you're new here and you didn't know that. Yes, my family twitches together. So J.M. Platt's mom and my Vasco da Gamer, my brother. So we just twitch together. That's a thing you do. Ice Bunny has redeemed the Queen's audience. So I have been requested to monologue on something, and Ice Bunny, I think that was Ice. Yes, and so is the monologue you're requesting how to get over a cold and a pep talk for you, Ice Bunny, on how to do it? Am I interpreting that request correctly? While I'm waiting for that confirmation, Vasco says Carlos the Crab is running on a platform that everyone is clawsome. See? What? Exactly! That's a very equitable a platform of equity, which is very aligned with the United States Constitution, that all men are created equal. Like, and what people don't know is, like, in the blank between men and R, it also says women, non-binaries, crabs, and other things. So Carlos is very aligned with the spirit of the country. Yes. So, okay. Vice Bunny's Queen's audience is how to get over a cold, which is going to be a challenge since I am a puppet and don't have an immune system. So I'm going to do my best based on what I know of humans. So this might not be the most accurate thing you've ever heard. So I have to do a disclaimer. The opinions reflected here by Sprinkles do not reflect the medical advice of a doctor, and you should seek care from a medical professional before taking any actions. Yeah, we're not responsible for anything that comes from taking advice from Sprinkles. Yeah, blah, 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 etc., etc. Anyway, okay. How to get over a cold? Well, the first thing you need to do when getting over a cold is to acknowledge that you're better off without the cold, right? Because all breakups, you have to get past, like, the grieving, and you have to accept that you want to get on without them. Well, most humans don't ever want to have the cold. Oh, okay. Well, so eat that out the window. How to get over a cold? How to get over a cold? So it's humans. The cold catches them, basically. We say we catch a cold, but the cold catches them, and they're trying to get over it. Okay. So it's is this one of those digestive system things? No, yes and no. I mean, it affects your whole body, but the digestive system's involved for getting over things. Okay. So, and I think you've had a cold, right? Yeah, I've had a cold before. Okay, so to get over a cold, first of all, don't be cold. So I want you to get all your blankets, literally, like, everyone in the house, all of them, and build yourself a blanket fort. She likes blanket forts. She does that a lot. I mean, it's not every blanket, because you have a lot of blankets, but, a lot of blankets that you build that just cocoon in. And that seems to work for you. So the first step of getting over a cold is obviously building a blanket fort to keep out the cold and to defeat the cold that has come in with you for things, and you can put pillows in your blanket fort. It doesn't have to be only blankets. And make sure you bring lots of water near your blanket fort, because I'm told that humans need water for survival. and she seems to drink a lot more fluid whenever she's in the blanket fort. So that's probably a thing. So blanket fort, lots of water, and then if I'm remembering correctly, how you deal with human not good things, then you have to pick your like absolute favorite cartoon and watch it on repeat for as long as possible. I believe that is what's called medication for colds or other illnesses. So that's step 3. Blanket fort, lots of water, cartoon on repeat. So that's a third thing that you do is there. Um, and you know, you can also sub in like obsessive replaying of like match 3 games on a phone, but you might hurt your hands. So be careful with that. Cartoons are good. Doing the cartoons. And so that's 3 things to get over a cold. A fourth thing is to let's see what else is obviously you should eat food. You should not stop eating food. But it seems to be like comfort food. Like for some reason, I don't know why, but like humans switch to liquids for some liquid food, like soup. I don't understand. But I guess if it's a cold, you're fighting it with hot, and for some reason the liquid foods seem to hold the hot better than the not liquid foods. So there's that. So that's another step. Ice Buddy says you need to drink a half bottle of whiskey to be disinfected on the inside. That seems like advanced doctoring. I don't know if I can speak to that, but if that works for you, then that's a nice superpower to have. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. That does it is an antiseptic. Alcohol is, so that you can add that to the list. So we've got blanket fort, water, cartoons or phone games, liquid hot food, and possible alcohol, but consult your doctor. Um, yeah, yeah. Uh, and also make sure that you have comfy clothing. It seems like humans, when they have colds, get really mad at their clothing. And so, like, all their regular clothing, they're like, no, I hate you. I will never wear you again. And they take only soft things and stretchy things and they wear those. So, make sure you have clothing you're not mad at. I don't understand like pajamas and things. Obviously, I'm always gonna kill it with my wardrobe, but that's also apparently a thing for getting over colds is having clothes that you're not mad at. Yeah. Um so hopefully those are some helpful tips for getting over a cold, and also just like talk out loud to the cold and tell it exactly how you feel and tell it is not welcome. Because it might just be confused. It might have thought that you wanted it to be there, and so you should just communicate to it that it is not welcome and that it is causing suffering and it should go. So that open communication is always important, with your colds and friends and whatever. So that's and I'm sorry that you're fighting a cold, Ice Buddy, and so I hope that all of these many myriad steps for getting over a cold will help you get over the cold. Yeah, because we want you to be happy. Yes. I think someone asked you a question rudely in the middle of my monologue. Yes, Demolition asked, "What's my favorite cartoon to rewatch?" Like there's a set of cartoons that we have on that we have in our like repeat bucket. The main ones that we go back and forth between are Futurama and Bob's Burgers. Pokemon, I've rewatched Pokemon so much, like, and this is like Indigo League, Johto League, like the early stuff, that I don't rewatch it these days unless I like really specifically want to pull it out. But those are like moods. Uh,
those are the ones we go back to that we know. And both of those have like incredibly extended catalogs. So we can pop them on and just let it go for a long time and know that we'll still like find things that we didn't notice. Because with shows you've seen that watch that long, sometimes you watch them on auto and you miss things on the first playthrough. So they're those are the main ones, but every once in a while we'll dip back to something else. And I say cartoon. Gravity Falls I did for a while. Gravity Falls was very good. I did. That was a recommendation a friend gave me when I was recovering from, I don't know, surgery number 6. And
It's definitely worth watching if you've not. It's very silly, but also has a through line and, opinions about things.
I mean, I did watch most of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, despite half the time not really completely understanding what was going on. It's kind of like a train wreck.
Yeah, that show's inexplicable, but it exists, and that's a thing.
Yeah, it's not the infinite rewatch potential because it like Bob's Burgers and Futurama don't have a pushing through line. And so like you can pick up any episode and kind of enjoy it. Like Gravity Falls had a through line. And so like if you pick up a random episode in season 3, it might not feel great if you haven't watched the previous seasons recently, because you might be like, wait, why is this happening? Who is what? So yeah. I think Meatwad was probably the main reason why I watched Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
He was a pure soul. Yes, that is true.
So, and there were a couple. There are also shows that are not cartoons that I will watch on repeat. When it existed, there was for a long time there was a Samsung Plus channel that just played classic Doctor Who repeats, and I would just watch that, which was great. Then it disappeared with no warning, and I was very sad. We for a very long time we'd watch like British Bake Off.
So this like have thing that is comfortable in the background. Yes,
Animaniacs is always good. Apparently my goddaughter is into Animaniacs, and I love that for her so much. I was like drawing Animaniacs art and things. And, I was really into Animaniacs when I was her age, and the fact that she can be into Animaniacs decades later is kind of amazing.
Things don't die anymore in the era of the internet. Well, some things don't. Some things die, and they die hard. I didn't mean, that's not a pun. I'm just talking about things. When they rip the stuff off the streaming services, they just go, it's gone. So... yeah, with a vengeance. Yes, things die hard with a vengeance sometimes, but then some things don't die hard at all.
Yeah, Good Place is good. Good Place is one of those that's like, it's good, but like you do kind of want to like watch the whole thing through because like individual episodes don't make much sense on their own. So it's like one of those things where you're just like, we're gonna rewatch this. We would like this mood now. That Good Place is one of those shows you need to be prepared to have the way you think about things be changed forever. There are there are things, the concepts that they put in there that just never leave your brain.
I don't know what she's talking about, but I don't think I want to give things rent-free space in my brain. I mean, I definitely have a brain. I'm definitely not just all phone. So yeah.
What is Captain Laserhawk? I've literally never heard of it. Never heard of it. Yeah. Well, Arcane is dead to us right now, so we're not talking about Arcane. It's I mean, I know of like Mythic Quest, which is a show about game development, but Rayman and it's set in a dystopian future. Okay. Interesting. Sometimes games create TV, and sometimes games are inspired by TV, movies, and comics. It's gonna be an interesting couple weeks, y'all. And so this week I'm cramming a whole bunch of life stuff in, getting headshots done tomorrow for the first time since 2018, December 2018. But yes, so probably gonna look older, but it's time to get some new headshots done, and LA style headshots, because there's every in the acting community, like there's this thing where like New York style headshots and LA style headshots, and then like other headshots. It's weird. There's like headshot trends and things, and so it was always a bigger deal if you had your headshots done in a particular market. I mean, they're not glam shots. I have glamour shots. I am aware of what glamour shots are. You're not prepared for her glamour shots. No one is prepared for her glamour shots. They're like the stereotypical glamour shots. They're really quite remarkable. Yeah, no. The internet can't handle that. Sorry. Yeah, the internet can't handle that. I mean, I did show them to. Did I show a few of them to a stadium in Oslo? Yes, but they threw an epic 90s themed conference, and they had earned the right to see the glamour shots. Major Tom is like, how fast do headshot trends pivot in LA? Are people expected to do new headshots once or twice a year? Well, trends, so it's tough. Because it's not so much like, I don't think the trends regularly pivot, but when they pivot, then you can start to tell that someone's headshots are old. So that you could be fine, and then something like, oh, everybody's going for brick walls, or everybody's going for natural light, or everybody's going for 3/4 shots or something.
Hi, Wizville, and thank you for the gift subscription. Oops. I'm Sprinkles, and the best thing about this channel.
So Ice Spice says you're not getting a face in here in the street. Oh well, yeah. You can't just like walk into a photo. I'm not gonna walk in just street face. I will do my hair. So usually the way it goes is you get a makeup artist to do like a touch-up round on your hair and to do full makeup. And with like hair like this, it could take a ton of time if you get somebody to come in cold and do your hair. So I'm going to be like doing a blowout on myself this time. Sometimes I will go to my stylist, but I know what I want to do, and I have my Dyson Airwrap thing, and so I'm just going to do what I did for the nebulas, and then I will go. And that way it's something I can do myself. And this is not so much to get back into acting, although it will help if I go into do improv and everything. But like also I'm an author, and I give talks, and I've been giving the same pictures forever, and it's just time. It's just time. But another thing that's kind of, I think the trend right now is to have specific headshots. For a while it was like have timeless kind of neutral headshots, but now the trend is to have like really specific ones that are like, this is a look. I'm the hip mom, or I'm the tough district attorney, or whatever. And so that's kind of what is going on. Jakey said, I had long enough hair to get a blowout the other day. They completely dried your hair since I had just showered. You just wanted a haircut. Yeah. They did blowouts are, you always seem happy mostly of the time after a blowout. It can be good, yeah. My hairstylist has like a new assistant last time. I wasn't so happy with it, but hopefully it figures itself out. But, the Dyson Airwrap, I am not sponsored by that thing. It is very expensive, but it is worth the money, that thing. It's the only thing I've ever had that like gives you the blowout feeling at home and has it last. Wizville says, how's life going these days? Any exciting plans in the horizon? Well, I'm going to GDC, so that's the first time since 2005 or 2006. I was a volunteer at GDC for a couple years in like 2004 and 5, and then I think I went in 2006 and just paid my own way, and then maybe 2007 went, and then was left the industry and haven't been back since. And I didn't have time while I was at Riot, but now I'm between jobs and going to go and just see how things go. And I'm building my college course for Carnegie Mellon, which is exciting. I finished my syllabus. I'm almost done with class 1 of 4 slides, and then I just need to do the other 3. So that's becoming very real. Doing the things. Yeah, Wisville. It's been a hot second, and that mood will be very different. It was very early career before, and now I'm coming back as like outgoing director of UX for Riot Games, a AAA studio thing, and it's just it's different. It's different. And income. What? No, so it's but I'm squeezing a lot of things in this week. Wisville. Did I work in gaming for 20 years? Nope. Nope. You have like your whole spiel that you give when you interview with people. I've heard it over and over and over and over again. How do you describe your career? Well, when I interview with gaming companies, I'm like, well, I'm a multi-class adventurer. I have, acquired multiple skills during my career, and one of them clearly is video game developer and designer. But then, during my adventure, I multi-classed. I split over and I acquired enterprise design, and that was, I left the game industry when there was a contraction in the handheld space in 2007, and because mobile phones showed up. And I went and started working on server software, and I learned a ton, and that led to I went to Microsoft, and they paid a lot more, but also I learned a lot about dealing with complexity, and that led to eventually me being design lead for the Azure platform, and working on things like that, and working in IT at the Gates Foundation. But then the other class I picked up, because I had worked on things like the Nintendo DS, a launch title for the Nintendo DS, one of the first people to work with touch and voice at scale in the industry, yes. But that led to me working on consumer devices, Alexa, Cortana, Windows Automotive, consumer devices, and AI. And so that was the third of the classes I've picked up during my career. And so I worked on all those things, and now I've come back to my primary class, in a way, video game design, which was the first thing I did in my career, and now we've come full circle. Wisville says, what changed my opinion? Well, one thing that definitely changed is that UX is recognized as a separate field in games right now. When I started, UX didn't exist in gaming. Yeah, because you weren't a UX designer when you did games, even though you had a degree in UX. Well, at the time it wasn't called UX; it was called human-computer interaction, called a lot of different things, interaction design. But I had a degree in computer science and human-computer interaction, and then those planes crashed in those towers. So the job I had in regular design went away. So I went to grad school at the Entertainment Technology Center, Carnegie Mellon, which is where I picked up game design by taking a class with Jesse Schell, and was like, oh, this is really cool. I think this is great. And I managed to get an internship at Maxis, and then I couldn't get money to continue my grad program, but I turned that into a full-time job at Maxis. But I was a producer, because there was no, for my skill set, that was what you could do. There was a UX design, and I didn't see myself, even though I had taken a game design class with Jesse, I think I still had some imposter syndrome about doing game design, and I was still very interested in the relationship with the technology, and that, I wasn't quite ready to just go full game design, and so production was kind of this middle ground. I got to do UX design, and as a producer, but I also got to do things like writing. I got to write for The Sims 2. That was very exciting. I don't know if I can really, ever overstate how excited and perplexed I was to, the first time I ever wrote for The Sims. I was an intern on Making Magic, and the person who was writing object text went on vacation, and you'd think they would just wait, but no, Making Magic was a 3-month ship period. And so they were like, hey, do you want to write some object text? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I grew up on like SimCity and Sims, and so like to be asked to write stuff for that game was like, and I wrote stuff for that, and I took it so seriously, like reticulating splines, right? Like, so to then get asked, hey, we saw your object text in Making Magic, and we need help. We're behind on Sims 2. Could you go and help them out? And Sims 2 was the project. It was the big deal. It was the future of the studio. Yeah, and they just came over to you, and you're like baby game developer, and they came and asked you to go and help, and I died, and yeah. Major Tom says, "Small world and talk Jesse still did inspire me to do your first public talk after you left college and became a working type person." Jesse is so great. He's so generous with his thought. Like, and I'm glad he finally wrote down a lot of the things he taught us in class. Like, look, I got his book right here. I'm using it to flesh out some of the stuff I'm teaching in my first of my 4 classes for my 4-class series for the class I'm teaching. Because let me tell you, when I took Jesse's class, would I have taken the bet on me becoming a video game professor at Carnegie Mellon? No. Yeah, you would not have done that. No, I would not have. But we are here, and it actually feels good. It actually feels aligned. But that UX thing, like UX coming into the industry, is new in the last, and then of course live services, this social stuff, the like all of that has very much changed. There's just a couple of things, and the importance of some parts of the industry have learned how to listen to customers and adapt before launch and after launch, which really wasn't super much a thing when you were just launching box products and winging them over the fence. It was wild, like that. There were those of us who thought that playtesting was important, and it was like a smaller group of people. Anyway, yeah, time works weird like that. It does, Major Tom. Art and game, yeah. So, Art of Game Design by Jesse Wisfeld. There's 2 game design books that I'm recommending to my students. This is for people who like really want to do serious, like get into it game design. It's a beast, but it goes into a ton of stuff. But if you want to just get started, there's another one that you were recommending too, right? Yeah. So it's Theory of Fun by Raph Koster, and yeah, I think that one's, and it's illustrated. This one has pictures and things too, but that one's a very easy read to start with if that's something you're passionate about. And so I really recommend it. And thank you for the compliment, Wiz. And Jakey said, ever thought about going to TwitchCon while it's in San Diego? I don't feel like I'm committed enough to Twitch to like fit in there, and with the amount of free time I have, it's never really aligned. Oh, Demolition, did you want to point out that I also have a book? Yes, I do also have a book. It's not about video games, but I did interview Jesse for my book though, because there's a whole chapter on virtual reality, and so there's an interview with him in there, and it was very generous of him to do that. Yes, that's fair. It was talk about books, and that's my book. Yeah. But is that school in LA? Would I say no if they come with an offer? You mean Carnegie Mellon, the one I'm teaching at right now? I mean, I am an employee. I'm just an adjunct, so it's not a living wage. And look, when I was at a party for Carnegie Mellon 2 weeks ago, the dean of the computer science school did literally turn to me at one point, because they're looking for a new director at the Entertainment Technology Center, and said, "Would you want this job?" Which was in front of a group of people, and I was not prepared for that, because it's very accomplished computer science. It's fine. But and I told him I would take the call, but there's a reason I'm not pursuing it right now. And I haven't talked about it because things have not, I don't have, like, I don't have all the details ironed out, but let's just say that if you look on LinkedIn, my picture changed. The frame on my picture changed. And some people have noticed that. But what does adjunct mean? It means works for very little pay and is not tenure track. I mean, basically, adjunct is works for university but is not like a full-time professor. And it implies basically like an industry teacher, someone who the university thinks is qualified enough based on their experience to teach students, but is not tenure track. Ice Bunny, yeah. Well, I mean, and also in Europe, I think they have higher standards for what they call professors. Like, they only let people who are full-time professors call themselves professors. In the U.S., we just let anyone who teaches college call themselves a professor, so whatever. But I am faculty at Carnegie Mellon University right now. Yes. Something joined to another thing, but not a part of it. See, fired. That's great. That's great. First definition of adjunct is relevant to something joined or added to another thing, but not essentially a part of it. Well, that's exactly what adjuncts are. They're joined to the university, but they're not essentially a part of it because they're not, tenure track, which is core people who make their whole academic life the university. Yeah. So you don't, because you don't, you have other jobs. Yeah, like, when I accepted the job, I was still at Riot. And, it is a job. It's a W-2 job. I had to accept a second job. So I had to sign legal paperwork for moonlighting with Riot to make sure they were okay with me taking a second job. And, that's so it is that's part of why adjuncts are also like positioned the way they are. One of it is so they can pay less money, but two is also like, if you are having industry people teach, if you make them be like fully part of the university, then they can't have the jobs that are getting the experience that they're teaching about, and it's just like it's a whole thing. Yeah. Anyway, so you're doing a thing. You are starting your university teaching career, which you didn't necessarily see coming, but here you are. And no, I'm not moving to Pittsburgh right now. I mean, we wouldn't say no. Like, we're talking about moving to Pittsburgh if if my unemployment was extended and we needed to move to a more affordable place, because of my relationship with CMU and because we know that's affordable and because there's a lot of tech stuff there, and and there's actually a burgeoning acting scene out there, and Dave has connections in that acting scene, and I know there's a lot of improv out there. Because of the No Parking Players, which is where I learned improv. So like there's like just a whole bunch of synergy in Pittsburgh, and I have friends there. It wouldn't be entirely shocking that we end up there someday. But there's a reason that you turned off your real estate notices for there. What is the reason? I'm not telling you yet. Okay. Jakey, yeah, they will. If I'm still geolocated where I can teach the class, they've made it pretty clear that unless I set the class on fire, they want this to be a multi-year thing. Like, the director has been very much like, well, don't over-index on making it perfect this year. We will teach this, we will learn from it, and then next year we will iterate the class. Cool. And it's cool. I like learning. I like getting to learn, and I love getting to learn like Carnegie Mellon level teaching standards and things like that. So I feel very blessed in that sense. And where are you teaching? At their very small campus in in an office in Hollywood across the street from Universal Studios. Right. As one does. Yeah. And speaking of schooling, Jakey is excited for next year. Congratulations on your new acceptance into the new school. That program sounds great. Everybody say yay for Jakey. Yay! New school. Yay! That's great news, and we love great news for the Magic Mafia, our organized joy syndicate. Yes. It's 10:50. We have been talking for a while. Maybe I should go so you can play games or something. That's very generous of you.
I know. I'm so benevolent. But also, I have queen things to do. So, it's time. But thank you for the hype trains and the gift subs and the new people. And have fun playing Chants of Sennaar. And as always, I, Queen Sprinkles, bid you to remember me.
Those of you who are fans of Futurama will note that that is slightly inspired by one episode of Futurama. Stay there. So it feels like the camera's really zoomed out today, and I don't know why. But here we go. If you're just joining, hi, I'm Cheryl, aka Funny Godmother. We are the Magic Mafia, an organized joy syndicate. We just finished an extended period with my puppet Sprinkles, which we usually use to warm ourselves up. And now we're switching into gameplay time. We played, what did we play last week? We were still playing Against the Storm. And then we had a special bonus stream this Tuesday where I did a live debut of Quilts and Cats of Calico. Which was exciting because it was their launch day, and so a bunch of the developers showed up. That was pretty cool, and that VOD is also available. It was very cute. The folks who turned up enjoyed it, and we will probably put that into rotation alongside things like Dorf Romantic when we want a chill, chill decompression game to counteract, I don't know, playing Pokemon and getting mad at it because they've used the same game design for 30 years and we deserve better. Hi there, Almighty Pluto. Welcome in. I'm Cheryl, aka Funny Godmother. I also love when smaller game companies make games and get recognized. Press A button. So I don't know if it means controller, but controller. Oonts, oonts, oonts. Hey, Temple of the Hut. Hello. Thank you for the gift subscription, Demolition. So first of all, we're going to check audio because we've been down this before. I don't know. It's not played music, but we're just going to assume we don't want master volume at full so that you can hear me talk. So we're just going to bonk that down and we can bring it back up later. It's funny because I don't feel like most games default to controller. I do like controller, but most games seem to assume keyboard. So, and then hello, Phil. Yes, hello. Hi, everybody. So good to see so many new faces. Look how happy Chaos Pikachu is to see all of you. Yes, so excited. And let's see. So we're going to do these things. Image. Adjust the brightness of the logo. I think we're good there. Everything's good. Let's play. Boom. I don't know much about this game. I like their company name Run Disc because it reminds me of the boot discs we needed to run DOS games when I was a kid. Oops, 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 oops. Thank you for the gift subscription, Demolition. All right, we're using the left stick. Look at us. So talented. Yes, 3D games so much better with controller than mouse. I prefer not to make my wrist fall off. For those of you who are new here, one thing to know about me is that I do live with a disability, and so like the setup, it is ergonomic. We are working to make sure that my body does not fall apart because we spend a lot of money on major reconstructive surgeries so I could do things like game. Yes, the art style is very specific and cool. Because it's like, you know, obviously it looks ray traced, and there's something very cyberpunky about the way the water is pixelated. Yeah, needing to write stuff. Needing to write stuff. So it's a controller and keyboard game. This journal will record all the glyphs you discover. When you think you have guessed the meaning of a glyph, select it and use the annotation button to note your hypothesis. Well, there you go. That's the writing, isn't it? For another thing to know about me, if you're new here, is that I do like puzzles and puzzle hunting. Even have a group of friends back in Seattle with whom we did puzzle hunting recreationally for many years, and I'm even a puzzle hunt champion. We won the Amazon puzzle hunt back in 2015. Yeah, that was pretty epic. So global puzzle hunt, there were like hundreds of teams. We didn't even know we had until like the next day. We just thought it was like an easy hunt or something. We were so unused to like being contenders. It did not make sense to us that we had win. Okay, so we're gonna exit. Closed and open. So, I mean, it feels like the annotation button. Door? Close. Open. I assume that's what we're supposed to learn there. Close, close. Oh, and it takes the hypotheses and puts them there. Close, close, open, close, open, close. Close, close, open, close, open, close. Oh, maybe it's the opposite direction. It could be up. I mean, I don't. Did I do that right? Oh, yeah, I did get it right because the top one is open. I did get it right, mixed up. Well, that's why I put question marks. Then if I go back here, that should read properly. Open, open, close, open, close, open. Yes. Use the action button to move each glyph into the slot that you think matches it. The more glyphs you translate, the better you will understand your interlocutors. That's cool. It's such a grand building. Who built this? It's so big. Hi, Exhumed. Good to see you. Hello. Stuff and junk. Uh-huh. I don't know what these things are. You open door. It's an interesting thing. I like the Hmm. Not again. Stupid Outlook notifications. How do I make those not be? Yeah, how do we do that? There we go. I don't know. Because it's weird he said, you open door. And then he did a thing. So maybe he meant, I'll open the door. There we go. Me open door. So that's what he would have said just then. Greetings, me open door. You opened the door. Me. Something. It looks like you close the door. You come. You something me. Help me. So I think this one is help. I don't know. I see. I'm going to come around. It's either help or come to me. What did that one do? I'm coming. feel like they have some engineering problems. This is a pretty strange building layout. Goodbye. We got that word for free. Oh, that's interesting. So those things are words. You get words and they fly around. But like, you can't get over there. You opened the door. Wait, though. So that's... confusing. I'll open the door. Because there's two statements in that first set, but only one of them is translating. You opened the door. Me blank. Yeah, I wait. Okay, that makes sense. I think we got it. This guy has it. Memory. You open the door. We wait. You close the door. Could be wait, could be walk. Could be walk. walk or go. Interesting. It looks like sunshine makes plants grow. When they double up. Sun, sun, plant, plant. I don't know. Here's the thing. I think this might mean plant. It just looks like plant. Plant growing in soil. But that could also mean plants. Those could be people. Free French fries. That's a good question. Okay. Are those people or trees? So I think this is person. Are they trees? Are they people? Maybe the third one will shed some light. I mean, they could be trees, and then sunlight, and then people. There's a lot to unpack here. It feels like they find a god in the sun. Everyone's worshipping the sun god. And then priests build the god. They either find it doesn't look like they're building, it looks like they're finding. Some kind of guardians close the door. Wearing boots on their hands. Hand boots for warmth, yeah, classic. You know, in the desert. Oh. Okay, got a thing. So, obviously, that's the god. This is the guard. This is the priest. Oots, thank you for the gift subscription. Person, devotee, warrior, and god. Hey, we got those right. Good job, us. I like how the guard is like the god but broken. Well done being funny, fired. High heels clubs. Hi, spirit animal. Welcome in. Good to see everybody today. Happy Sunday Fun Day. It's the Oscar Sunday Fun Day. The warriors locked the door. So it's not come. We find Go Temple. Went to the temple. You around us. This is God's temple. We came to the God blessed me. Okay, so I mean, this looks like connection, so I feel like meat is probably the thing, but then we pray, we find. See. Still don't fully understand. Oh, okay. We had opinions about things. Okay, maybe the temple. Maybe this boop thing is not the temple. Maybe the temple is the boop boop dot. And then but then what is it? God search. Okay, so what if this is
Oh. we went to go find maybe it's like look. Oh. What does this do? I don't know what any of these do.
You shall not pass. I mean, that's what I'm going to put in the book. Yeah, that's the ticket. Not you allow pass.
Mm?
I mean, I don't think it's that. No. Well, I don't know what to do next. Not you allow pass. Tarot reading. What is happening? What is happening? I don't understand. Ding dong. That went well. Building. Maybe pray. Maybe that is a prayer. Okay. It's not here, right? Maybe those things. Well, see, I can't follow you. I see you over there. I'm gonna have a couple conversations and test my defense. I think it's not follow. I think it's come. You see temple door. We're getting there. We're getting there. Found me. And if this is prayer, then that might be church. You come with me. Okay. Could be fined, though. I think, yeah, come as both work. Go find the kid again. No idea what those guards are saying. Kid. What does it say now? Warriors closing the door. And become devotees. I feel pretty strongly about that blessed thing. Where'd the kid go? I mean, I thought I saw the kid running this way, but this seems like a long way to go for him not to be here. Nope. Well, we'll go down now, then, so we can make sure that we didn't miss anything. But this seems like a dead end. Where did the kid go? It just seems maddening that I'm not triggering another page. I have so many glyphs. How do you make the glyphs trigger? Is that a 3D printer? Did it 3D print me? didn't find the kid. So much water in this place. Not the door. This guy has some posture challenges. It's very curved. That can't be good for the back over time. Like, you gotta, like, stand up. Recenter the vertebrae. Is there a need to, like... play with any of these things? No kid. Didn't find the kid. Just dead air. Oh, there he is. I just want to, like, turn to this guy and be like, what the heck? Hello. We didn't get to have a deep conversation about why this child is this way. Their hats are killing me. The circles, the... See Templedore. Could be C, could be stop. Kid, I hear you. You down here? Yeah, there you are. Yeah, I found you. Me, stop. Is this game? Oh. Well, that's convenient. Okay, so where is Seek? Which one is go? So not temple, but go. That's fine. The way he used it in the last sentence tip was the tip. That was helpful. Hi, Aridin. Welcome in. If you're just joining everybody, I'm Shirley K. Funny Godmother playing Chants of Sennaar today, which is a language game. We're figuring things out. We're sleuthing.
Oh.
What's fun is that, like, they're speaking in pictures, so I assume in real life that, you know, this guy is standing there and seeing pictures. Could be call. Or maybe the... How does that... Well, we'll find out. Later. We're gonna go through the little door. Obviously that was meant for us. Secrets were not. Is this a follow? Go close to a hiding place and press the action button to hide. Go along with the walls with the left stick. Press the cancel button to... I didn't want to leave. No, thank you. Don't replay that cutscene. That kid is very helpful. All we wanted to do was pray.
There.
What do we want? We seek something. Oh, there's a tinkling key. This kid would never reach that on his own. Inventory button to open it. Key. You may play. So this would be key. Some elements of the environment. First activate the environment, then thing. Look, kid, I'm great. Look how good I am at doors. This kid's been using me the whole time. He just picked me for my height. Bye! This is great questions. Go up. I don't know what the bird is. No. Escape and freedom, but... Oh. Well, that was... I was closer than I thought. I don't know if I deserved that unlock, but we got there. You and me free! Get in line, get in line. It's a conga line. I do not have a shape hat, so I don't know how I'm gonna blend in. So we just gonna do this forever now? After 100 circles, you get a secret achievement. So literally, you could just like set this off, go get lunch. I'm not going to make you watch me go through that. Interesting. God, plants, garden. These all seem like rooms or buildings. They couldn't have picked a cuter bird sound. Those birds. This is place. Oh, it's death. Okay. You're seeking. Hey, reads like an advertisement. Seeking God. In the church, I'll meet you. Watches. God watches us. What am I doing? Why am I doing that? I assume maybe these things need to be facing into the courtyard. There's gotta be a reason these things turn. No, none of those things seem to work. I mean, I think there's a puzzle there, but I don't know what to do with it. Maybe we're supposed to not look at God. We're supposed to be like reverent. Okay, whatever. Forward, moving on. Fun times in the graveyard. not death. It's a fun one. Can't go in. Oh. Didn't expect that to work, but hey. Guess I knew my stuff. Nope. No language for you. Okay, that's a person. I want God's wisdom? Blessing? Profit? We can't find the priest. I still think blessing or divine word or scripture. Yeah, okay. Uh-huh. Got that right. Correct. Worship God. Or pray, but we had pray somewhere else. But pray went away, so we still don't have pray, and I feel like that's a verb we need. It makes sense that priest would be a person of prayer. I want to pray with the priest. I can't find a priest. Were you looking for a cutscene? Because I found a cutscene. Yep. Yep. Pray. Don't mind me. I left my hat at the cleaners. I don't know what to do with that thing. have a key of any kind. Maybe if I set all 4 of them to God open door, God will open the door. I mean, it's what we want to do, right? Like, what if we just asked? I know. God. I don't think any of these are open. David T. Go door. Go. Where'd the door go? I don't know what to do with this one. Pray God. Well, I don't think that did anything, but I don't have any change. Cool. I blank blank. Do you blank blank? We blank blank together. God protects. Bonk 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 bonk. No idea what that. I mean, I think this is probably speak. It just looks like speak. Person wa. It looks like speak. It's a little early for this. I hadn't really figured anything out yet, but okay. Abbey, church, cemetery, garden. That's what I thought the garden was. And that means I stand by that this is a plant. Okay, death, plant, and where'd the priest go? Good, good. Making progress. There's still a couple core words that haven't resolved for us yet. Preacher is not in the garden. I can't find the preacher. Plants are dying. I can't say save. That was quite a monologue from him, but we've worked out enough that actually made sense. Can you imagine if we didn't have those words worked out and he just like monologued all that stuff at us? Like, yeah, hi, great. This pile looks very actionable, but all it has is a purring cat on it. It's just there for the purring cat. So the priest is sleeping on his job. And now the plants are dying, in addition to everybody being sad. This doesn't make any sense. God bless you, me? I don't know. Okay, we got another page. Watch. Protect. How do I get my... It's not... Doesn't let my... Hug. And watches. God sees. I don't know what the hands are. Love. Talk, love, help, see. Okay. So it's not bless, it's just talk. So it's weird that a priest symbol is just person who talks. I love somebody. I love cats. I love chocolate. Hi, Demolition. Thanks for being here today. Thank you for all the gift subscriptions. I mean, I swear he said, I need help. I don't have change. Where do I get change? Explain to me where I get change. Where is priest? Oh. There's stores.
Huh?
I sell instruments. You love music? Then maybe? How does that read?
Huh?
So that guy said, I love music, not I love cats. This looks like a puzzle. We want to get the ladder up to this one over here. Who set these beds up? What do you think this is? A summer camp? Oh, they're not beds? They look like beds. They look a lot like beds. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know what to do. Normally I see these things pretty quickly, but this one has got me a little bit turned sideways. It's only letting me push in one direction. I want to pull this. But I don't really know what to do with that. Like, does it make a difference if I pull these over? Then pull this all the way down. Out of the way. Take this all the way back. Then what if I... So, if you're just joining, I'm Shirley, aka Funny Godmother, trying to solve a not bed puzzle. It looks like beds. It's not beds. Okay, I think we're cooking with gas now. So nobody strike a match because we will blow up. There we go. Do I not? Okay. Oh, I was never trying to get up to that platform to begin with. Now can I get up to whatever that is? Oh, it's a coin to help the guy. That was a lot of work for one coin, I just have to say. But we did it. Oh. God loves men. Devotees seek God. It's God money. Well, thank you for the tips. Some items are 3D. 3D. We're working in all dimensions here, people. Let's go give this coin to someone who needs it more than us, apparently. Would you like a coin? You're a great man. I like you. You're seeking the preacher. The key is in a stripy vase. Go to the garden. Preacher loves the garden. Thanks for the tip. Now, in the world of game design, quests like this, you often don't send the preacher to the garden until the person has unlocked the quest. So, okay. It's half this. Another key. Great. Preacher loves the garden. Well, what does the key do for us? I mean, does the guy who wants to find the preacher know what the key is for? Preacher is not in the garden. I can't find the preacher. Plants are dying. I don't like dying plants. Well, I understand that it makes sense that you would not like dying plants, given that your job is plants. Much like Ken's job was beach, your job is plants. I mean, is there a garden door that needs the key? It feels weird that I would just run right back to the temple. Garden. Does the cat want oh. Yeah. Occam's razor. Don't make it too difficult. If they said go to the garden, you probably need to be in the garden. Oh, I think that's what I need for those things where you were turning the wobbly bits in the church. Me find spyglass. Spyglass find God. And going to the cemetery and going up the preacher. I was gonna say, like, we know key is key, so I don't know what those two things are. It's probably vase. Potion. Cool, cool. How does it read now? I found the lens. The lens found God. I'm going to the cemetery. I'm going up. I feel like, given that everybody seems really dependent on the preacher, it's a little alarming that the preacher's like, peace! Somebody go get him! Stop! I want to go see if that lens thing works in the weird temple outlets. Because I feel like it was a lens-shaped hole. God see. What does the lens do? Nothing that says open. Wait a second. Is there more data? Oh, wait. There was a symbol up there. Oh. God sees devotees. The man looks at the devotee. Okay. So the lens is for fighting God. And what is the symbol here? Diamond. Devotee sees God. It's a great story. Super great. Deep. Lots of layers. Think I should tell these people that their priest just like yeeted out and has ascended to apotheosis? Just gonna do a thing. The dinner bell. God see instrument of some kind. A musician? The preacher talks to the man. God sees the instrument. Okay, we wrote all these things down, yes. This seems relevant to the graveyard because there was an instrument on that panel. So, and it's like, lens, God with lens. So obviously that needs to look at the instrument. Preacher talks to the man. The man looks at the devotee looks at God. So I have to rotate all those statues based on these things. Great, got it. And then we ascend! I assume there's like a cool party once we ascend. Here, preacher, 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 preacher. Here, preacher, 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 preacher. All right, here we are. We've got information. God sees stuff. God wants to see that instrument. Great, God sees the instrument. Then we have man, devotee, and preacher. The preacher talks to the man. The devotee looks at God. And the man looks at the devotee. It sends cutscene. Don't mind if I do. Oh, are we in that cavern from Indiana Jones? like that we just set things on fire. Don't mind us. There's two paths. Up. Oh, I see. That's up. And then this is deeper. This is reminding me of the Prodigy maze from the dial-up days. Follow the pipe. I assume that anytime I find a switch, I should hit the switch. Uh-oh. Is that the preacher? Did he fall down? Is he dead? That doesn't seem good. I thought God is watching and God loves us and protects us. Why is he dead in the maze? Don't mind me. Just gonna open the door. That's really gonna piss them off. Hey, everybody. I know you've been trying to get here. It's fine. Not much to see. Just a dead priest. Everything's fine. Just stay where you are. This looks strangely like a business place, like an office building. Do we going to like intake for a new job? What the hell? Bye, Vesco. Oh, I see. You're not saying bye. You are role-playing me. Yes. There we go. Yeah, definitely brutalist architecture. Except for like that column in the back, right? Like what is that? Is this the Empire? Cool. Love that. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. It's so big! Yeah, what is the glyph for Vader? What is the glyph for the rebellion? I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, how do I get to the priest? I should be helping him. And it didn't seem like there were any other paths. Yeah, find stairs, sure, obviously, but if you can't find stairs, then what of it? It's just so big over there. So the maze is just for that switch. There's just nothing else. There's no helping the priest. Fine. That lever turned off the water so I could come out here in the first place. Yes, I did pull it. That's how I got out here in the first place. It was full of water before so that I couldn't come here. Man, I will tell you what, I am getting my step count in. I have no idea why I'm so compelled to run the absolute most. But oh, I see. There were stairs here. I thought I was just looking at something. I think this is their sign for God. I think this is their sign for temple. So what am I supposed to do over here? I mean, I've got two that mean allow, but... No, goodbye. Oh, thank you. There was a tinkly, twinkly thing over here. Yes! Not allow. Warriors don't like death. Death loves warriors. I wonder if this is like a key. Several of these characters repeat. In fact, the only warriors don't like death. So The only one that doesn't repeat is actually that one in the middle. So this, you know, warriors. I mean, it's also possible that one of those is like a pluralization. And that would mean that this is like and then this is death. Death loves warriors. Okay. There's two kinds of warriors here. Death. Like. Where's like? Now the question is, which one of these is warrior? All right then. I wonder if squiggle is many? I'm sorry, did it just steal my life essence? Oh, it's an iPad! Oh, nope, 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 nope. Am I supposed to say... many not pass? Am I translating or asking? Like it's a weird thing. What is you not? I don't know what that one is at all.
Okay, no. You will not. Find something. You will not. You will not. Door. Where's door? Okay, I don't know. Cool, very inviting environment. Love it. I like that it says A for action, and he's like, I don't understand what you want from me. There is no action. What is the second one? You not. Do not see church. Hmm. I don't know. There's not that many options. I don't know where I'd find that symbol. Why did I do that? Pass. Never seen that symbol before. And it's got to be one of these. You not sell music.
Ah! I'm confused. Because it's not giving me the symbol I need. There's a symbol I don't have and I need it. How do I find that word for music? Anyway, I think we're at times. This is a good chance to figure out how to save. And we'll switch back. So that's a very interesting game. It's different. What's also interesting is like it's scoped enough that even when you're a little bit stuck, you can get through it, which I wouldn't have expected for a game that is a linguistic puzzle game. So that's something. I like that we're just crashed now. This is our life. We are just a hat. We are just the hat, and that is all we are. It is all we will ever be. Can we go back? Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So yeah. But thank you, Demolish is not here, but thank you for the gift of the game, and thanks for watching. We'll probably play again next week, and assuming folks liked it, it seems like that was a pretty good turnout and folks were in it. But let me know how you feel. You can always join us in the Discord between the streams. And yeah, it's been good to see so many new folks, and so many folks back from from a while or back from lurking. Thank you so much for joining. You're always welcome here at the Magic Mafia, and I look forward to sharing news in coming weeks and starting new adventures with y'all. But until then, 10 a.m. Pacific next week. Remember, I don't remember what the European approach to spring forward is, but we have sprung forward. So if we are not in sync with Europe, there's going to be a week or two where things are weird, but it'll work itself out eventually. Yeah, I wish things were more standard, but it's time for me. Yeah, I think they use different dates. It's usually a couple weeks off, but I forget if they're before us or after us. I forget if we're catching up to them or if we are ahead of them. It has gone both ways. I've been in Europe when we went off, and it's just things. But now it is time for me to get back to thinking about video game professor things. You think that I do anything but think about video games right now? You'd be mistaken. You'd be mistaken. Yeah, yeah. But hey, that's the dream, right? So, but hey, so even after the laugh, it's all video games. So here we are. All that NES time with you, Vasco, growing up, was all research for this, for this. And I'm grateful to have all of you along on the journey. So until next time, I've been Cheryl, aka Funny Godmother, and we will see you next time. I'm gonna say next time a couple more times, make it more awkward. Yeah? Yeah.